Well, in the beginning, the doctors didn't think I would ever heal as much as I did. A lot of people don't know, but I had a breathing tube down my throat, and they told me I would never be able to come off of a breathing tube, would never be able to eat solid foods, never be able to do so many different things, being able to sit here and talk to you. But, I am, and that's what keeps me motivated. The progress keeps on coming, so, the sky's the limit on what can happen. You got to speak up, so I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I played football for 15 years from when I was 5 until when I got hurt when I was 20 years old. Yeah. Say that again? I did. I actually have a little bit more strength from the neck down. I have back muscles working. I got my shoulders moving, shaking around. So I do like to dance too. So we definitely have a good time, but I'm definitely getting a lot more movement going on. Like I said, I have some twitches in my fingers going on now. Because, people can't tell you what you're going to do. If you have the right mindset and determination and you put the work in, all the hard work, the sky's the limit on anything that can happen in this world. Doctors may have said I wouldn't be able to do this, but they're just looking at stats of other people that never were able to do it. They don't know the type of person that I am and the type of commitment that I have on whatever I do in this world. And that's why I said that they can't tell me that I'll never be able to walk again, because they didn't know how hard that I would work to get to that level.
How does your weak read or write in this position?
I have somebody do it for me. Or if I need to write, I put a pen in my mouth. Or if I need to work my phone, I have a pen that I can put in my mouth to work my phone. So I need a lot more help now, but it won't be forever. Right now, I can't walk by myself, but like I said, I'm working towards that goal, so I can walk by myself again. I've been like this since I got hurt, October 16th of 2010, so a little bit over 2 years now.
What college did you want to get drafted to?
Well, I grew up a Miami Hurricane fan. I always wanted to go down there, but once I realized that the family atmosphere that Rutgers had and the great education and how close it was to my house, it was just a perfect opportunity for me to go there. And I definitely don't regret anything about going there at all.
How did you feel like when you got tackled down and you were like,
Well, when I tackled the guy, he didn't tackle me, I hit him, but it was definitely something that I never want to experience again. And I just was laying there on the ground and laying there motionless, not knowing what happened to me. I felt like I got the wind knocked out of me. And I didn't know what was going on, and if I was going to die right there on the field because I couldn't move or I couldn't breathe. So it was definitely a scary moment. It was nothing I want to go through again. Oh, you just asked. It's different. It's definitely an adjustment not being able to do it. You just gotta adjust to a new lifestyle, not being able to do it yourself. And don't be scared to ask other people to help you out in other situations. And I'm definitely not scared to ask other people to help me out. If I need the help, somebody will do it for me.
how do you travel from one place to another? How do you travel from one place to another?
I have a van. My mom drives me around. I have my friends that drive me around, so I get around pretty easily. I got a van that straps me down in the seat, so it's pretty cool. You gotta stand up and say that a little bit louder. Everybody catch that?
Inspire children. We'd like to talk to children, inspire them to be fit and
Oh.
play sports.
Absolutely. I always say that, you need to find a moment in the day where you need to go out there, exercise and play. have a good time and play sports, because football is basically the best teacher of life and everything that you deal with, because you go out there each day and you're working so hard all year long for 10, 12 games a year, or even other sports too, baseball, football, basketball. You just got to stay active and you have a good time competing. You always need to have that competitive level, and really you don't want to just sit at home all day, because it's not healthy and it's just not a good way to go through life. Well, I don't sit in the seat. I sit in my chair in the car. I have the seats removed at the area where I sit. So I just roll in there on a ramp, and I basically line myself up with the things that strap me down, and put the seatbelt across me, and I sit down just like this.
Do you wear glasses?
No, I never wore glasses.
What, my name's Eric Vitito. What is your least favorite football team?
My least favorite football team? Maybe, no, not the way. Maybe the Kansas City Chiefs. They're awful anyway, so.
The other player you were tackling, have you had any contact with him since the injury?
I've actually had Malcolm Brown. He was actually, I didn't get to talk to him this weekend, which I was upset about, because we played Rutgers. I mean, we played Army over at Rutgers. I didn't get to talk to him because I was working, but I've had a lot of contact with him. Actually got to go up to Army this past summer and visit all around their campus and see everything that they do. It's truly amazing. And ever since I got hurt, he kind of felt a little bit weird about the situation, because he didn't know how to reach out to me. But I told him, I was one with him. He should have no hard feelings about the whole thing. So I talk to him every now and then on Facebook. I sent him one of my books, so I do still stay in touch with him. He's a cool kid.
How did you feel that day when you first found out that you were on?
Well, at first, I really didn't know what happened, because I kind of was unconscious for a little while. But when I came to it, I couldn't move. I just didn't know how to handle the situation, because everyone was so positive around me and telling me that I was going to be okay, that I honestly just said, okay, I was going to be fine, and everything's going to come back. It's just going to take some time, and that's what I've been doing, and just working hard to get to that goal. Go ahead.
Do you feel like you have more fans because of the
I definitely do feel like I have more friends, ever since I got hurt, my story's been able to take off nationally. People been able to see my, my determination, my positivity towards life, that I have so many supporters, and like I said earlier, I need those supporters, That's what keeps me going every day, when I see all those people supporting me. Or when I just go out with people coming up to me and tell me that I'm such an inspiration, and that I'm making them a better person because of the way I live my life, and appreciating everything that they have, really, it really means a lot to me. It still grows. It's not active as it used to be. But with me, since I play football, I have a lot of muscle memory, which when I do work out, a lot of things come back. As when other people that aren't as athletic as I was, or never did sports, it seems like when they get hurt, their muscles really deteriorate and they really never come back. But me, my muscles are just fine. I'm still big. Actually, I can drop a few pounds myself if I need to.
Is your phone by your left hand?
That is my phone by my left hand, so I can still get my text messages and keep up with this world today. The situation, what I like about it is that I've been able to, like I said, touch so many people, been able to go out and speak to schools and be able to speak to people like you and share my story when I was able to write my book and get that out there for so many different people to know me from when I was 5 years old all the way to where I am now, and how I've lived my life and handled my situations. These are things that I enjoy, and it's everything that I can do, and appreciate everything that people do for me and helping me get here, getting there. I really have a different appreciation on life now, so definitely enjoy everything that I can do. Say that again? this mouth pen that I connected up here close to my face and basically connect my phone up here so I can do it myself with my mouth. So that's how I text and do all my text messages and Facebook and Twitter. This mouthpiece is like a joystick, like a like a PlayStation or Xbox joystick, and that's how I've been controlled the way I drive, or the way if I want to sit back, lean back, raise my chair up. And this chair does a lot of crazy things, and it's all controlled through this little joystick right here, wired up to here.
You have fun.
Do I have fun?
Yeah.
I always have fun. I always have a good time.
No, fun. Fun.
Oh, fund. Oh, I'm actually starting. Well, I had the Believe Fund, which helped me and my mom out when I first got hurt, when we needed that, because my mom stopped working to take care of me. But now I'm actually going to start my own fund, working with more people that are in situations like me that are paralyzed to help raise money for them and buy them chairs that they don't have like I do, or just being able to put ramps in their house. So I'm starting my own fund. It's going to be called Team LeGrand. It's going to be part of the Christopher and Dana Reese Foundation.
If you could get control of one body part that's paralyzed, which one would it be?
My legs, brother, so I can walk around and do whatever I want to do and not be held or having to ask somebody. My hands too.
Were you excited about getting your own book?
You said, was I excited about getting my own book?
Yep.
Oh yeah, definitely, because I believe I had the stories to tell, about everything that I went through, and being able to inspire so many people, letting people know that my story didn't start just the day I got hurt. It started a long time before that, and all the lessons that I've learned growing up through the schools that I went through, the people that I've gotten to meet, the people that mentored me to be the person I am today.
Instead of women living just a normal life, what inspires you?
Instead of living a normal life, what inspires me to what?
Make the book and get everything published about like.
Well, basically, just getting educating more people on. So when people are not, paralyzed, you just think of somebody sitting in a wheelchair, which is understandable. But there's so many other things that are affected when you're just sitting in this wheelchair. Like you're not exercising, you're not as active as much. Some people don't get as much therapy as I get to stay healthy and in shape like I am, or so many muscles, like I said before, deteriorate down and break down and just become so weak that when they do come back that you can't even use it. So in my book I explain a little bit about on how all that stuff and how it affects so many different people, and how hopefully we can get find a cure for paralysis so people aren't sitting in wheelchairs. Trying to get a few that haven't accident. You hit it all the way in the back.
Does more than one therapist help?
Oh yeah, I have a few therapists. I have one good friend, Buffy, who likes to throw me around. She helps me out in the beginning when I go there for the first hour and a half. I have two other therapists that work with me for the rest of my time in therapy. So it's usually a different rotation each time I go there. So I have about three or four different therapists. Who has the next one? Do I get tired of sitting down? Sometimes I do, but I'm very fortunate that I get to walk on that treadmill every day. So I do get to stand at least for an hour a day walking on that treadmill. So I'm not just sitting here all day because that's not good either. You have the next one.
What's your favorite basketball team?
I'm actually a Kevin Garnett fan, so I root for the Boston Celtics. Yeah, the new ones, come on, so you can get some new hands up there. No, I don't need to use the ventilator anymore.
I gotta go.
All right.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, so good. Yeah, but no, I don't use the ventilator anymore. The doctors thought I'll be on it for the rest of my life, and with my hard work and my faith in God, I came off of the ventilator in 5 weeks, and They thought it was a miracle because they never thought I would be able to breathe on my own, but see me here, loud and clear, breathing right in front of you.
Me?
No, behind you.
Do you know your own stepdad?
Yes, I know Stephanie Charlie. She went to high school with that. No, behind you right here in the corner. Well, I did get drafted to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers from my old coach, so if I had to go play, I would definitely go down to Tampa Bay and play down there. Nice warm weather. I do miss it when I'm watching my teammates out there play. I wish I could be out there with them, but that's, brings me back to thinking, everything happened for a reason. I'm doing so much more now without playing the game of football. No, I can't drive alone. I need somebody to drive me around. So.
Did you spear the person?
I didn't spear him. I went to tackle him, and his body got twerked around, and that's how his head, his shoulder basically landed on my head. It snapped that way. If I could exercise, I would definitely lift weights again, be able to bench press and just do some sprints so I can basically just run and stay in shape by myself. Right here.
Oh, me?
No, right behind you.
What was the first thing you thought when you got hit?
And the first thing I thought was, what's going on? Because everyone knows what it feels like to get the wind knocked out of them, and that's exactly what it felt like. It was like a flash grenade went off when I hit the guy, and I was just laying there motionless and couldn't breathe, so it was scary. Kickball was my favorite game as a kid in elementary school at recess. I always tried to bomb them all, kick home runs.
Oh, bomb?
Definitely enjoyed that.
God, that's just like a rip bomb. What? You only did it once.
Well, I played defensive line in college, and I played linebacker when I was in school. So my most recent position is defensive tackle.
Which high school did you see?
I was playing behind you. I went to Columbia. New York Yankees.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, my life is definitely still going. Life never stops for anybody. And like I said, even though I'm not playing football right now, I'm doing so many other different things. So I won't let life stop me or get me down from my situation. We can take a few more questions. Let me get 3 more questions. I do have school. I have classes. Since I'm in college, I have classes on Monday morning, Thursday morning, Tuesday night, Thursday night. So they're basically every day except for Wednesday and Friday. I move it with this mouthpiece that I put in front of my face, and I can move my mouth and stuff, so I use my mouth, my chin, whatever I can to drive it and get my skills up. Oh, that's the new one. Last one. That's a good one. My teammates, actually, when I got hurt, they were really nervous, and a lot of them didn't want to play football anymore because they saw, you hear your coach always say, play every play like it's your last, but then when you actually see it happen right in front of your face, they got really nervous about it. And some of them didn't want to play anymore because they thought that could happen to them, but I had to reiterate to them that, that everything does happen for a reason. This happened to me because I meant to do other things. So I had to, try to motivate them to go out there and play because they were really scared to tackle after that. Well, I want to thank you guys for having me again. You guys have some great things. Now you guys got to get back to class, and I got to get out to therapy now so I can get better and back on my feet again. Thank you guys again. You guys were cool.
You're welcome. Why?
Can we take a big group photo? Can we take a big group photo?
Don't. This has been Baymaster 1100 and Video Game Apprentice, but don't say me.
Oh, that's cool.
Scared the cat.
Just want to thank